This is your land, the land of opportunity. And nothing should stand in the way of your soybean fields from reaching their fullest potential. Liberty herbicide from BASF provides the freedom to use across the majority of today's trade platforms, including Enlist E3 and XtendFlex. Plus, excellent weed control and greater application flexibility for unmatched convenience. Experience the freedom of Liberty herbicide from BASF. Visit yourliberty-herbicide.com. Always read and follow label directions.
I've got beef with McDonald's buy one, get one for $1 deal. 2 perfectly seasoned beef patties to be exact. Because BOGO for $1 now includes the delicious McDouble. With 2 beef patties and a melty slice of American cheese, it's juicier and tastier than ever. And I can buy one and get a delicious McChicken or boldly seasoned hot and spicy McChicken for just $1. Now this is beef I can get behind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Comparison of McDonald's classic burgers to prior burgers.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Outside our studios, we have mostly sunny skies. Our winds out of the northwest at anywhere from 13 miles per hour. They do gust up to as much as 26 miles per hour. Our forecast for today indicates sunny skies with a high temperature near 42 degrees. That wind chill value out there is as low as 22 degrees. Tonight, skies should be clear. We'll have a low temperature around 24 degrees, and those northwesterly winds going to continue with us 5 to 10 miles per hour. They will become southwesterly after midnight tonight. And our wind chill values tonight will be as low as 16 degrees. Tomorrow, we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 66 degrees. Southwesterly winds tomorrow will be 9 to 17 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. And our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 16 degrees. Tomorrow night, we have clear skies in the forecast, low temperature around 37 degrees. Westerly winds tomorrow night will be 7 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Wednesday skies should be sunny with a high temperature near 63 degrees. Winds will be out of the north at 6 to 8 miles per hour. Then Wednesday night will be partly cloudy, low around 34 degrees. Thursday, we do have a 30% chance of showers after 2 p.m. in the afternoon with partly sunny skies and a high near 56 degrees. We'll have a chance of showers up until around 8 p.m. or so Thursday night with mostly cloudy skies and low temperature around 39 degrees. Then Friday should be mostly sunny with a high near 65. Friday night, we expect partly cloudy skies, low around 36 degrees, then mostly sunny skies in the forecast for Saturday with a high temperature near 61 degrees. Saturday night will be partly cloudy with low around 40, and Sunday we do have a chance of showers. It'll be breezy with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 65 degrees for Sunday. And that has been your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Spring is here. It will not be long until planting begins in earnest, and the next crop season is off to the races. It is this week in which the spring equinox falls that is officially designated as National Agriculture Week. National Ag Day and the entire week offer great opportunities for companies, organizations, and individuals to highlight the success and importance of agriculture at the local, state, and national levels. Although it's important to have a laser focus one day or 1 week of the year, we would do ourselves a favor by sharing this message throughout the year. And about that message, there are some really amazing facts about agriculture. For example, each American farmer feeds more than 166 people, which is a dramatic increase over the 25 people a farmer fed in the 1960s. But why should anyone care? How does that increased productivity impact those who are not employed in agriculture? When you're talking to people about the importance of agriculture, give them a reason to care. Make the story as much about them as it is about you. Agriculture is a huge economic driver in the Midwest. The sizable income and property tax revenue generated by agriculture helps build and maintain schools and roads across the Corn Belt. I do enjoy sharing those amazing facts about agriculture, but I need to work a little harder on making the story a little less about me and a little more about the consumer with whom I'm having that conversation. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Missouri's black vulture numbers are increasing, and their aggressive nature can cause problems for livestock producers. If you suspect a black vulture problem on your farm, let the USDA and the Missouri Department of Agriculture help you. Reimbursement for necropsy and death loss is available to farmers if livestock loss is determined to have occurred because of black vultures. The black vulture remains a federally protected bird in the USA, so contact the USDA or Missouri Department of Agriculture for mitigation options. For more information, visit agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
Sharpen herbicide takes your burn down up a notch, going from burn down to
3 to 5 times faster burn down.
from strict tank mix limitations to
Awesome tank mix compatibility.
and from controlling some weeds to
Controlling more than 80 of the toughest broadleaf weeds.
including mare's tail.
Including mare's tail.
Because if it can't control mare's tail, it's pretty much just fancy water. So
Sharpen up your burn down.
with Sharpen herbicide, powered by Kicksor technology from BASF. Always read and follow label directions.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
A slow start for direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity has been typically quiet for on Monday. Buyers and sellers are busy prepping for the week ahead. Bids and asking prices haven't been established. Significant trade volume will likely be delayed until midweek or later. Last week, dress business ranged from $294 to $301, mostly $298, $4 higher than the previous week's weighted averages. Southern live business was up mostly $186, which was fully steady with the prior week's business. Boxed beef is higher at midday on solid demand for light offerings. Choice up $1.43 at $313.33. Select is $1.40 higher at $303.80. In Nebraska last week, steers under 500 pounds were $10 higher. Steers over 500 pounds were $2 higher. Heifers were steady to $3 higher, except 6 weights, which were $7 higher. The USDA says demand was good to very good for grass cattle, feeder cattle, and bred cows. Medium and large one feeder steers, 600 to 645 pounds, brought $295.50 to $328.50. Feeder steers, 750 to 795 pounds, brought $253 to $280. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 600 to 648 pounds, brought $250 to $291.50. Cash hogs were lower at midday with very light negotiated purchases. Processors aren't aggressive in their procurement efforts to start the week. Not surprising. Prices and the lack of activity reflects that. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs, hog weights, and demand. Global market demand has been strong, and domestic demand is showing some resilience. Both are supportive to prices overall. Barrows and Gilt at the National Daily Director down $1.82 with a weighted average of 78.92. The Western Corn Belt's $2.32 lower with a weighted average of 78.97. Prices at the Iowa, Minnesota, and the Eastern Corn Belt were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are $2 higher at $60. And pork values are higher at midday, up $1.76 at $95.23. Hams, bellies, and butts were sharply higher. Loins were higher. Picnics were about steady, while ribs were lower. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield Ag News.
Sharpen herbicide takes your burn down up a notch, going from burn down to
3 to 5 times faster burn down.
from strict tank mix limitations to
Awesome tank mix compatibility.
and from controlling some weeds to
Controlling more than 80 of the toughest broadleaf weeds.
including mare's tail.
Including mare's tail.
Because if it can't control mare's tail, it's pretty much just fancy water. So
Sharpen up your burn down.
with Sharpen herbicide, powered by Kicksor technology from BASF. Always read and follow label directions.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now,
They say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday, or check it out online. Eva Diana Lewis, age 67, of Salem, passed away Friday, March 15th in Salem. Funeral services for Eva Lewis will be Tuesday, March 19th at 4 in the afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will also be Tuesday afternoon from 2 o'clock until service time at 4 o'clock. Memorial contributions may be made to the Love Pack Backpack Program. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Eva Diana Lewis of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Alma Gertrude Coleman, age 88, of Salem, passed away Saturday, March 16th in Salem. Funeral services for Alma Coleman will be Thursday at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Alma Coleman will also be Thursday from 10 in the morning until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Conway Cemetery. And all arrangements for Alma Gertrude Coleman of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It's now time for a look at local news. It's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. This past Saturday night, near 7:30, the Dent County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call reporting a domestic disturbance at a residence located on Dent County Road 2520. The female caller reported that during this domestic disturbance, she had shot her husband, who was now deceased and located inside the residence. When officers arrived on the scene, they located a male identified as 40-year-old Travis Lee Bailey, deceased inside the residence. The Dent County Sheriff's Office requests the assistance of the Missouri State Highway Patrol's Division of Drug and Crime Control with the investigation into Bailey's death. The investigation is currently ongoing. The Dent County Commissioners met this morning for their regular meeting. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson was not in attendance due to a prior commitment, so County Clerk Angie Curley appointed District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray as the acting presiding commissioner. A road issue was brought to the attention of the Commission on Dent County Road 5015 by Mr. Moore, who said the county dug a ditch in front of his gate and was wondering if they are putting culverts there or what. He also asked about the pipes being unclogged up the road from his residence. Commissioner Mowbray said he would check this out. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Mowbray said crews were still cleaning up roads and 2 workers were removing trees from last week's storms. Another crew was repairing any damages done to the roads by the road rally. He also said shocks were being replaced on County Truck number 125. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said crews would be repairing any road damage from the road rally. They would also be adding rock and grading on Dent County roads 3180, 4330, and 4340. He also said brush should be cut on county roads 3360 and 4480, and a flat was going to be fixed on grader number 42. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley said no excuse absentee voting begins Tuesday at the courthouse, and the last day to request a mail-out ballot will be Wednesday. She said her office would be open for absentee voting on March 30th from 8 in the morning until noon. She also said the last day for anyone to sign up to run for a county office would be March 26th at 5 o'clock. The next meeting of the commission will be Thursday at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. An accident occurred in Dent County Saturday evening around 7:20 at 119 Route DD. According to the Highway Patrol report, a go-kart being driven westbound by a 7-year-old male juvenile of Rolla crashed as the driver made an abrupt turn, causing the passenger, 31-year-old Andrea Bowers of Rolla, to be ejected from the go-kart. Bowers suffered minor injuries and was transported to Phelps Health. Everyone involved was wearing safety equipment. The go-kart sustained no damage and was left at the scene. The team of Brandon Semenick and Keaton Williams took first place at the 2024 100-acre Rally in the Woods in their Subaru WRX ARA 24 with a time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 38.6 seconds, again beating the team of Barry McKenna and Leon Jordan in their 2019 Ford Fiesta, who finished with a time of 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 27.1 seconds, falling short by about 1 minute and 50 seconds. Finishing in third place was the team of Travis Pastrana and Renan KSMO. I'm sorry about that, Rhiannon. Well, they were in their Subaru WRX ARA 24 as they finished with a time of 1 hour, 33 minutes and 19.1 seconds. The ARA wants to thank everyone attending the Park Expose and those at the spectator points for attending. Salem Police Department has released their report for the month of February. The department responded to 11 accidents during the month. Officers also responded to 3 alarms sounding and addressed 19 animal calls. Officers investigated 5 assaults or fights, 5 burglaries, performed 10 well-being checks, and 9 area checks during the month. The department investigated 14 domestic disputes, 7 verbal disturbances, conducted 42 follow-up investigations, and provided 19 escorts. They investigated a nuisance violation, 4 reports of fraud, took a missing person report, and offered assistance to 2 motorists. Salem Police wrote a property damage report during February, plus made 10 stealing reports, and responded to 9 traffic complaints. Officers investigated 2 sex offense charges, 14 suspicious circumstance calls, 11 suspicious person calls, and 4 suspicious vehicle calls. Officers responded to a trespassing call and attempted to serve 13 warrants in February. Officers conducted 48 traffic stops during the month. The police responded to a total of 403 incidents in February, with an average response time to calls being 1 minute and 37 seconds. The average time spent on the scene was 20 minutes and 34 seconds. The Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors will hold their regular meeting at 6 o'clock in the hospital library Tuesday evening. At the meeting, Interim Administrator Jason Edwards will give his report before the board hears the summary of operations for the month of February, as well as statistics for the month. The board will hear about the 340B program, receive the Chief Nursing Officer report from Ashley Owens, and be updated on Human Resources. After the Chief of Staff's report, the board will discuss the state and matching fund updates, as well as strategic planning before they discuss the medical staff bylaw review. The board will also discuss approving the bills received for the sale of an ambulance. The board may then vote to go into closed session. The Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors meeting Tuesday night is open to the public. To attend the meeting electronically, contact the Hospital Administration Office at 573-729-6626, extension 4005. The Dent County Sheriff's Office has released several reports. On Saturday, March 9th, a deputy responded to the 200 block of Dent County Road 4155 for the report of a burglary. A 23-year-old Salem woman told deputies she had returned home to find numerous items missing from her home. Information was taken for a report and the investigation is pending. The next day, Sunday, March 10th, a deputy responded to the 100 block of Dent County Road 6680 for the report of a stolen vehicle. The victim was a 28-year-old Salem woman who told deputies that a family member had taken her car without permission. Suspect information was provided and a 30-year-old Salem woman was later arrested. On Thursday, March 14th, deputies responded to the 8000 block of Route K to locate a wanted subject. The suspect, a 44-year-old Jadwin man, was arrested and transported to the Dent County Jail where he was incarcerated on the warrant. Finally, on Friday the 15th, the deputy responded to the 2000 block of Route HH for a reported burglary. The victim in this case, a 42-year-old Salem man, told officers he had been out of town and returned to find his residence had been burglarized. Information was taken for a report. The investigation is pending. If you have any information regarding any investigation, please contact the Dent County Sheriff's Office at 573-729-3241. The Salem Ranger District will be hiring 2 or 3 high school students for the Youth Conservation Corps program this summer. Students and recent graduates between the ages of 15 and 18 are welcome and encouraged to apply. The deadline to apply is March 29th by the close of business at 4:30 in the afternoon. If you'd like more information or if you have questions, contact the main office at 573-729-6656. Blank applications are available at the Salem Ranger Station at 1301 South Main Street in Salem. They are open from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. That has been a look at local news. It was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact Admission Counselor Chris Welch today at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan or can't afford to go away to college? Or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
God, I'm so stressed. It's a brand new year and our business is busier than ever.
Ooma.
What is that? Meditation?
I'm recommending the Ooma cloud phone system with auto attendant and more than 35 features.
Ooma?
Yep. Switching to Ooma is a cinch. Starts at $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Now you're feeling it. Visit Ooma.com. That's OOMA.com to learn more. Ooma. Smart communications for the smarter business.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
Keeping your fields clean all season long? Now that's a boss move. When it comes to weeds, we mean business, just like you. But you already knew that. In choosing to use XtendFlex soybeans, you've ensured that your fields can reach their full potential because our XtendFlex technology enables you to control more weeds than any other soybean weed management program. Learn more about the difference XtendFlex soybeans can make at RoundupReadyXtend.com. Read and follow pesticide label directions.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge. But with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
If you're interested in building a great career, the Missouri Army National Guard is interested in you. The Guard will pay you to train for a wide range of jobs, such as engineering, combat arms, logistics, transportation, and military police. The skills you'll learn are needed in the Guard and are in high demand in the civilian job market. Plus, you may be eligible for a $20,000 bonus and student loan repayment. Visit NationalGuard.com today. Sponsored by the Missouri Army National Guard, aired by the Missouri Broadcasters Association and this station.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Baseball Tigers won their early season doubleheader Saturday as Caden Du Bois threw a 5-inning no-hitter in the first game, as Salem beat Cuba 10-0. In the second game, Blake Edwards threw a 5-inning one-hitter as Salem beat Vienna 14-0. The game today between Salem and Steelville has been postponed and rescheduled for Wednesday at 4:30 at the SHS Baseball Field Complex. You can hear the game on Wednesday right here on KSMO Radio, and it'll be video streamed on KSMO Media. Robert Thomas scored 2 goals, and the St. Louis Blues won their 4th straight game 4-2 Sunday over Anaheim. Saturday night, the Blues beat the Minnesota Wild on a shootout goal by Braden Shin by the score of 3-2. Tuesday night, the Blues will host the Colorado Avalanche at 6:30, and you hear the game on KSMO Radio. The St. Louis Cardinals beat Washington Saturday with a 3-run 6th inning, 8-5. Then on Sunday, Lucan Baker hit a 2-run 8th-inning homer to tie the game, followed by a grand slam by Brody Moore to defeat the Houston Astros 10-6. St. Louis is now 9-5 on the spring, and they'll be off today before playing 2 split squad games on Tuesday. Kansas City Royals lost to the Chicago Cubs Saturday 7-6. Then on Sunday, the Milwaukee Brewers beat Kansas City 6-4. The Royals will be off today. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with football, where the Missouri Tigers wrapped up spring practices with their black and gold game on Saturday. On the offensive side, the MVP was wide receiver Josh Manning, who says it's just all about getting better for him.
I would say playing big was a big one for me. Coming in here, I was kind of playing kind of timid and no confidence, and I feel like just getting confidence over time with the reps, with the W's, with the L's. I just feel like I'm just taking that step-by-step process to get here.
The black top the gold 10-9. On to women's college basketball, where Missouri State falls in a heartbreaker 76-75 to a buzzer beater. The Missouri Valley Conference Tournament Championship game yesterday. But the Lady Bears will play in the postseason, going to the WBIT, where they will face Illinois on the road in the opener. The St. Louis Billiken women will play in the WNIT. To the men's side, the Division II NCAA tournament, where Northwest Missouri State advances to the Sweet 16 with a 71-62 victory over Minnesota Duluth. The Bearcats tomorrow will take on Minnesota State. To hockey, where the St. Louis Blues pick up a 4-2 victory over the Anaheim Ducks yesterday. The Blue Notes are opting for 3 power play goals in the third period as they pick up their 4th straight victory. St. Louis now 4 points back of Las Vegas as they chase the final playoff spot in the Western Conference. They'll be back on the ice at the Enterprise Center tomorrow hosting the Colorado Avalanche. Spring training baseball, the Cardinals and Royals both taking today off. The Cardinals yesterday a 10-6 winner over the Houston Astros. The Royals fall to the Brewers 6-4. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Feeling overwhelmed? Call, text, or chat 988. If you or someone you care about is struggling with thoughts of suicide, facing a mental health or substance use crisis, or if you simply need someone to listen, call, text, or chat 988. It's your direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. Call, text, or chat 988 to connect with trained crisis specialists, day or night. A message from the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
7 million children suffer from asthma, more than any other chronic disease. Most asthma attacks are caused by allergic reactions to allergens, including those left behind by cockroaches and mice. In fact, 82% of U.S. households contain mouse allergens, and cockroaches are found in up to 98% of urban homes. How can you protect your family? Find out at pestworld.org. A message from the National Pest Management Association and the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology.
If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health, suicide, or substance use crisis, call, text, or chat 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, trained crisis specialists will listen to your concerns, provide support, and get you the help you need. There is hope. The Lifeline works. For 24/7 confidential support, just call, text, or chat 988. A message from the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
Are you a renter that has always dreamed of owning your own home but aren't sure where to start? Town & Country Bank can help. With our local lending team, Town & Country Bank has been helping renters make their dreams come true by giving them the tools they need to own their very own home. I'm Andrew Wynn with Town & Country Bank. Stop by today and let us help you take the first step to home ownership. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 899641.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Stop by K&H Auto Supply where you'll find these great deals. Windex windshield washer fluid 2 for $11. Blue Devil radiator flush for $6.99 for the 32-ounce size. And Blue Devil hard gasket seal for $49.99 for the 32-ounce size. K&H Auto Supply is your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Ricky, there have been generations of fans growing up on St. Louis Cardinals baseball.
That's right, John. And for many, they grew up listening and learning about the Cardinals on the radio.
We get asked all the time why the Cardinals continue to draw fans from so many different states. And the answer is easy: the power of the radio network.
Fans are listening to Cardinals baseball all over the Midwest, and the tradition continues.
Join us all season long for St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's got to be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
We call it America's pastime, the great game of baseball.
In Cardinals Nation, it's the fabric of our community.
It's the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, the Old Redhead, Ozzie, Yachty, Waino, and now Arenado.
Cardinals baseball is part of what makes us, us. St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Farming comes with trade-offs. An extra pass means dinner in the cab. An early morning becomes a late night. Unnecessary restrictions turn into headaches. But when you make Enlist herbicides the foundation of your herbicide program, the trade-offs will be in your favor. Effective weed control that's ready to work when you are. Flexible tank mix options and neighbor-friendly applications, all without the need to jump through hoops. See what you'll gain with America's most trusted herbicide system protecting your Enlist E3 soybean fields at Enlist.com.
Throughout the growing season, you're tasked with making tough choices, starting with the seed, reading all that trial data. You even have your neighbors weigh in. And when you do plant that smart decision, how you'll protect it, well, that's an easy choice. The soybean herbicide portfolio from Corteva Agriscience. With products like Sonic Herbicide, you'll be complementing your Enlist system with the soybean residual protection that'll tackle the toughest weed challenges all season long. See how a program approach can help you protect every acre at Corteva.us.
With news on MissouriNet, I'm Marshall Griffin. The main expansion work on I-70 in Missouri will begin this summer, but preliminary work begins tonight, weather pending. Crews will begin drilling core samples of old pavement and the geology underneath along I-70 as part of the planning for the $2.8 billion project. MoDOT Director Patrick McKenna says the project is moving quickly and is ahead of the normal pace for interstate highway work.
It would typically take 2 to 3 years, maybe as many as 3 to 5 years to go from funded status to project on the ground on the interstate. It's very complicated to get these things done.
11 state troopers are currently in Texas supporting law enforcement efforts along the U.S.-Mexico border, along with 48 Missouri National Guard troops. And the National Weather Service has confirmed a weak EF0 tornado swept through Charlotte and St. Louis County Thursday. Damage was confined to trees, fencing, roof, and siding. This is MissouriNet.
Not everyone recognizes that they might have a gambling problem. How do you know if gambling is a problem for you? Ask yourself if either or both of the following questions are accurate. Have you felt the need to bet more and